Welcome back to County Connection. I'm Jason Gray, and I'm sitting down today with Brooks McCrae from the Campbell County Fire Department, and you are our new fire inspector.
I am. I came on recently, and it's been quite the good job, and I'm enjoying the community.
Oh, good. And what have you got to talk with us about today?
So today we're going to talk about a little more about community risk reduction. There's
Sure.
a lot of jobs and moving parts throughout a fire department. Most people are commonly known, hey, if there's a fire, the fire truck's coming. If the ambulance is going to be there, fire truck's coming to help with medical. But a lot of things behind the walls that isn't thought about or talked about a lot is like my position of a fire inspector. So I'm going out there trying to identify ways to reduce fire risk, ways to reduce the community of getting in a situation that can put them before harm or just trying to avoid a lot of that.
Sure.
Another aspect that gets talked about is community risk reduction. So I'm kind of going to fill the boots more on that aspect this go around and kind of throw some stuff out there that's maybe not thought about. We're getting into spring, and when it comes with spring is the warmer weather, which everybody's waiting for, and cleaning time.
And also, you mentioned a little earlier you were going to talk about toxic chemicals, things that can get mixed together, things that don't get thrown out properly.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
So, good area to go into is, hey, we're coming into spring. We're coming into times open up the windows, open up the doors, and the time for deep house cleaning, right? So something that I would like you to think about, parents, kids, anything, is especially if you're a parent, you have children, you might be blessed and have those kids that like to clean. I'm going to throw it out there. It maybe happens. But if not, you have the other repercussion of, hey, your kids aren't listening to you. They hate cleaning. I'm going to use that to do the spring cleaning on the house. So what I want to throw out there is things to pay attention to in that aspect, and that's the chemicals that you're using. We think of our bleaches, our ammonias, our vinegars as, hey, those are good products. We use those to clean the houses, get everything smelling nice. But what we don't take in effect is having a bunch of cleaners put together, and say you have a little bit of bleach or you have a little bit of ammonia, and sometimes there's a grand idea of, let's mix those together. Maybe we can get this job done quicker and better.
No.
In that case, no, not so good. There's a lot of chemicals out there that react badly when mixed. And so we're going to review a couple of those. And I'd like you to take the time, and after you watch this, go through your house, see what your cleaning chemicals are. And if you have a variety, try to reduce them to where it's just ones that are well known. So you never have a situation where chemicals react badly and can, medically wise, just harm you for life.
Sure.
So let's talk about bleach and ammonia. Bleach
Yeah.
is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time we're using it to whiten our sheets. We're using it to make the house smell nice. Ammonia, some people use that.
Sure.
What you don't think about is bleach. The ammonia part is most glass cleaners have ammonia in it.
Uh-huh.
So we mix those two chemicals together, and we're going to get a chloramine gas.
Right.
Something you're not going to see, but all of a sudden you're going to realize your eyes are burning, your throat's starting to burn, and depending on how much you have mixed to it, it is a fast way to get an ambulance ride called to your house, and that can be permanent damage. So big thing is to really realize that we don't want to mix those chemicals.
Yeah. I mean, that's like a World War I chemical weapon.
It can be. It's been used in various things throughout generations of taking something good and used for a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
Another chemical we wouldn't get into is, again, bleach. It's the big one, but it's everywhere. It's readily available, so that's why it's used a lot. And vinegar.
Oh.
Household vinegars. We take bleach, we have vinegar. It's like we cut vinegar with everything to clean up glass.
Sure.
It's an acid. So the moment you mix together bleach and any sort of acids, we get a chlorine gas, very toxic substance.
Yeah.
That is something that is going to come on strong again. It's going to burn your eyes, it's going to burn your lungs, but in dosages, it's going to render you unconscious and in seriousness from there. So again, this is kind of an aspect that we never really discuss. People know about it, but they don't really think about it. Mm-hmm. So next time you're out and about and we're doing the spring cleaning, we're using the chores list to hey, you didn't come home in time last night. Guess what? You get to clean the bathroom. Let's see what our variety of chemicals are in our house.
Sure.
And if you find that you have a lot of a variety, it's probably a good idea to reduce those.
Yeah.
If you find that you have some that have, like just a little bit left, maybe it's a good time to get rid of that the proper way,
Sure.
buy a new supply, and know that let's just stay with one certain cleaner that's just meant for that. Never mix brands, never mix different bottles, and definitely you never want to go, hey, this was a cleaner my mom and dad used. I'm just going to mix it into here because I'm about out. You just never know what the side effects will be,
Sure.
and yeah, it's a good way to stay out of that realm.
And you mentioned the proper way to dispose. What is the proper way to dispose of those things?
You can call the city, you can call the fire department. I mean,
Sure.
every entity, again, I apologize, I'm fairly new to
Sure.
the city of Gillette, so a lot of them have different processes, but through the fire department, through the landfill,
Sure.
through the police department, they're going to have a list of proper ways to get rid of household chemicals, to paints, to anything like that. Certain days, there's promotional days, I know, come up once in a while with the landfill, but
Sure.
definitely a good time to grab all your stuff and dispose of them the proper way. I wouldn't take them. Don't start just throw them in the garbage because unless they're empty,
Sure.
because then we don't know where they're going to end up down the way.
Yeah, and definitely don't just take them and pour them down the drain or
No,
something.
please don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And is there anything else for
No,
for
no.
Matt?
I appreciate the time, and again, thank you for letting me come in and briefly hit on this. And just remember, the police department, the fire department, the city entities. That's if you have a question on a lot of those realms, it's a good outreach because
Sure.
there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that aren't just known about and can
Sure.
really help and benefit the community.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you very much.